we derive our mandate from Article 96 of the Constitution of Kenya. It is our cardinal responsibility to ensure that we protect the dignity and the powers that have been bestowed to this House, Honorable Speaker. And it has been said, and I don't want to buttress that point beyond what has been said by my colleagues, that Parliament works in plenary here and through our committees, Honorable Speaker. And we enjoy as much powers in our committees as we enjoy here in plenary, Honorable Speaker. And I would want to borrow the words that have been used by my leader, the Honorable Aaron Cheriot, that Parliament is a meeting of the people of Kenya. That the people of Kenya have caused an invitation to you, have extended an invitation to you, Honorable Speaker. For those of us who serve as chairmen of committees and who also serve in committees that are called accounting committees, Public Investment Committee that is led by Senator Ososi, and the Public Accounts Committee that is led by Senator Moses Kajwang, that I sit in as a member, we invite most of the work that we do, Honorable Speaker, because you've seen today, part of what has been laid by the leader majority as papers here, Honorable Speaker, are over 10 or 15 reports from the Auditor General of different counties, Honorable Speaker. So we invite governors to come and answer questions on how money has been used in their counties, on how well they are or how prudent they are using the resources that have been passed by this House, Honorable Speaker. Just this afternoon, we have voted on the additional allocation bill that hopefully will be assented to send more money to the counties, Honorable Speaker. It cannot be, Honorable Speaker, that people that we invite to come and shed light on the usage of money, Honorable Speaker, are very happy and they clap very hard. I saw them when they had a retreat with the President in Naivasha. They are really insisting that their money must remain at 450 billion. They are very happy to ask and urge the Senate to send more money to the counties, Honorable Speaker. But when we call them to come and account for that money, Honorable Speaker, we get a lot of problems from the witnesses that we invite here to come and answer questions, Honorable Speaker. I'm particularly excited, Honorable Speaker, although I would also want to borrow from the words of Aaron Cheriot and my member, Senator Mahurwo. We have been ridiculed by those that we invite. You know, before we get to a sermon, because it is fair that we elucidate this point, Honorable Speaker, before we get to summoning a witness, Honorable Speaker, there's an invitation that has been extended. From the President has been set, especially for the accounting committees, those members of the county executives and the county assemblies that are supposed to appear before the two committees, Honorable Speaker, are given a 1 month notice to come and appear. After 1 month, you fail to come is when we issue summons, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, we have been treated to some of we are given some very ridiculous reasons as to why witnesses are not able to appear before committees, Honorable Speaker. Just the other day, I wish there were members of the Public Accounts Committee who are here. I can see Senator Mariam is here. Just the other day, we were told by one certain governor that they are not able to come to appear before Public Accounts Committee because they are attending some prayers at some place that I would not want to mention, Honorable Speaker. But that morning of the day that we were sitting, Honorable Speaker, the same governor was on a TV show in the morning. So they find more value in attending a TV show, Honorable Speaker, than coming to a meeting that has been called by the people of Kenya or a gathering of the people of Kenya, Honorable Speaker. It is these excesses of some of our partners that we are supposed to work with, Honorable Speaker, that we need to firm up these powers and privileges act, Honorable Speaker. So, just the other day also the Public Investment Committee, I think, fined a governor, and the governor was hard. I know it is not on record, Honorable Speaker, but the governor was hard asking, is there an M-Pesa number that I can send 500,000, Honorable Speaker? Because 500,000 is money that you can send via M-Pesa. You know, they find that money too little that they can just miss. Then another fine is imposed on them. They send 500,000. Another fine is imposed on them. Another 500,000, Honorable Speaker. So, Honorable Speaker, we must ensure that a person feels the pain so that they're able to respect this House and they're able to respect the committees of this House, Honorable Speaker. So, even the 2 million that has been proposed by Senator Godfrey Ososi, Honorable Speaker, we need to push it to either 5 million or 10 million, Honorable Speaker, so that people can understand and get to understand how important it is to appear before Parliament so that you're able to answer these particular charges, Honorable Speaker. My second and final comment that I would want to make on this matter, Honorable Speaker, we must also get a framework of ensuring that we are able to actually get this money when we impose this fine. It's not just about imposing a fine. It is imposing a fine and having a mechanism of ensuring that you can be able to recover this fine. If we impose a fine of 10 million on the person of a certain cabinet secretary that has refused to honor summons of Parliament, Honorable Speaker, how do we recover that money? So that we are able to recover from their own account, Honorable Speaker. It should actually even be in law, and I think we should be able to propose. If you are not able to meet your loan obligations, Honorable Speaker, you are sent to CRB. We as Parliament should have a mechanism of ensuring that if you have been fined by Parliament and you have not been, that money has not been recovered, you are listed on CRB as a person who is not creditworthy, so that you cannot get credit anywhere, whether you are serving on and that time that you are not serving, until you are able to meet that fine that you have been imposed on you, Honorable Speaker. So we must have a mechanism, Honorable Speaker, of ensuring that we can be able to recover this money, Honorable Speaker. Finally, on the last part of the officers of the House that can be able to cause arrest, Honorable Speaker, I think I'm more persuaded to having a parliamentary police force, Honorable Speaker, that shall be able to help us in ensuring that we can be able to effect this. Just the other day, Honorable Speaker, from our police service, we got a water protection unit that has just been dedicated to ensuring that they protect our water towers, our water bodies, and all our water establishments in the country, Honorable Speaker. Their work is just dedicated to ensuring that they just protect those establishments, Honorable Speaker. We should get a police service that is dedicated to ensuring that we are able to arrest witnesses that are becoming not only those who do not come here, but even the hostile witnesses, Honorable Speaker. You cannot become hostile in court. We have seen witnesses that are hostile in our committees, Honorable Speaker. They do not want to follow the directions of the chairman, Honorable Speaker. These are people that we can be able to lock in somewhere for 6 or 7 hours or 12 hours, Honorable Speaker, until they're able to behave in a parliamentary manner, Honorable Speaker. So with those very many remarks, Honorable Speaker, so that I can allow my colleagues to also make their contribution, I want to support this bill, Honorable Speaker.
Senator Kavindu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to support this bill for parliamentary powers and privileges. It's actually overdue because, Mr. Speaker, I was here since last Senate, and I've experienced a lot of frustrations, especially when the governors are called at the peak to come and appear, and they don't come. Most of them don't even give an excuse or even a right to say that they are busy and they won't make it. And Mr. Speaker, this bill will be able to give the Senate and the senators teeth to bite. It is very frustrating for us as lawmakers when we summon these people to appear before the Senate or the committees and they don't appear, Mr. Speaker. And most of them, it's not that they have serious businesses that is making them not to come. It's just that they ignore because they know even if they don't come, there is nothing that will be done to them that, that will make them feel. So I would suggest, like others, Mr. Speaker, that the fine be raised to the 10 million that is suggested, and also a way of making sure that this money will be recovered, whether the people's time is finished, term is finished, or they are still working, that this money will be recovered. Mr. Speaker, I thank you and I support.
Senator Karungo.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to support this very important amendment bill. Mr. Speaker, pursuant to Article 96 of the Constitution, 3, the mandate of the Senate is to oversight or exercise oversight of of a national revenue allocated to the county governments. Mr. Speaker, the national government